Originally I was going to do this video on how all the theories of how Han and Leia and crew got from Hoth to Bespin in Empire Strikes Back were wrong. And so now my thought is that the simplest answer that people have all discounted is true. So originally my theory was going to be that the Millennium Falcon rode the Avenger, which is the Star Destroyer in Empire Strikes Back. They had Captain Needa on it to the Anduin system through hyperspace. They had set up all the evidence for it and all the different little clues that are inside Empire Strikes Back. It was really pretty interesting. But now after watching The Mandalorian Chapter 10 from Season 2, I know all that's not true. I know that they flew sublight speed all the way to Bespin, and that these systems, these star systems, are not very far apart. So for all the calculations that have been done through the years, and the estimates that the Star Wars galaxy was about the same size of the Milky Way, well, guess what? They're all wrong. I'm not complaining. This is a fantasy world. I'm just saying we now know they're not right. They're wrong. In our galaxy, the closest star system to us on Earth is 4.5 light years away. That means at light speed you're traveling at least 4.5 years. There has been an attempt all these years, MIT papers, all these different means by which they explain how travel is occurring in Star Wars using an approximation of physics from our world. We now know that that's not true. It isn't. The distances are shorter, way shorter, and time does not work the same there as it does in our world. They are not the same. For all of you trying to use physics from our world to try to explain Star Wars, well, guess what? You can't use it. They use the physics as they need to tell the story, and they ignore what they don't. There is no consistency because no one knows what to change and when it's changed. You have to pay attention to all these things. So the distances aren't the same as we need it. Just understand that space travel lasts exactly as long as it takes for them to tell their story. There is no longer any consistency of physics within Star Wars. That's all you need to know. It is kind of a complaint, I guess, but it's a story, and that's just how it is. So you don't need scientific logic at all, and any scientists who've tried to figure out how different things work, sorry for all of you MIT papers, they're bunk. They mean absolutely nothing. There is no logical explanation, and there is no correlation between the way things work in our universe and the way things that work in the Star Wars universe. It just doesn't. It's not there. So I'm not going to put out my 11-minute video explaining all the different clues about how the Millennium Falcon got from Hoth to Bespin, because they obviously flew there at the most unlikely way at sublight speed.